Three, two, one.
Oh, I love it. It's Blog Talk Radio again, and this is Dr. Deb Carlin here on the K Factor, where K equals kindness, and the factors are all the things that lead to it. So today we're doing wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. And I have got Stephen E Schmitt on here, who is a great human being, but he is so much more. His inventions come straight from the depth of his mind, which arrive from a place, I'm telling you, of sacred awesomeness, literally and tangibly. Wake up, the bestsellerguru.com and lawofpossibility.com are genuine reveals that will get your mind soaring with possibilities that, guess what, are actionable. He is the man to teach you, show you how to be productive. Got a book inside of you? Great. That is step one. You write the book. Then what? Then what? Nothing what? So I want to tell you something. This is the beginning of a whole new show. You're going to wake up into a whole new mindset, and it's my pleasure to introduce not my guest, but my co-host. I'm jacked up. This is Stephen E., Mr. Marvelous Myth, Magical Man. Hi, Stephen.
Hey, wake the frick up.
Wake the frick up. So what the heck is wake the frick up about? What do you want us to wake up to?
Well, again, I kind of stopped trying to wake anybody up. I'm just here to wake myself up. And the more you wake your own self up, it seems like we attract more and more people, because I find that it is so hard to change yourself. So I stopped trying to change anybody in life. And again, there's people that come in your life and they want to learn. And I just share my information, and I'm unattached of what they're going to do with that information, because they need to take that information. Knowledge is just knowledge. You have to apply it. You know, that's really the key.
You know what, though? I call you magical because every time I talk to you, every time we connect, there's this energetic exchange, and there always is between people. But when I'm talking with you, I all of a sudden, I find myself going deep into my mind, pulling forth that great energy, and using some of the tools that you and I have in common. But you are on such a productive exploration deep into your mind, and your work is so productive. What is the thing that you are most excited about?
Well, I mean, what I'm really most excited about is really changing that whole unconscious mind to the conscious mind. I mean, make it a one. Carl Jung said it perfectly. It's like you have to have it one, because what we're speaking and what's in that subconscious, or some people say unconscious mind, if it's not congruent, then it never will manifest. So I just love diving deep into, neuroscience and pure consciousness, and this concept about, what is God, and so many people have different perspectives. But basically, I love it. I really love diving deep into meditation, going inwards, and also the conscious mind. And that's what it really excites me. And now I really like purpose too, because one thing about life is once you take care of yourself, then you have to have something to do each day. So having a big purpose is powerful. And for me, I love helping people write books and make it either a New York Times bestseller or an Amazon bestseller. I sold over 2 million books myself. I worked with some of the greatest people on the planet. But what I'm really excited about right now, I started a group with people called the Illuminated Ones. And this is Illuminated Ones is that people that already know that they are illuminated, they are self-actualized, they are purposeful, they are sharing their purpose in the world, and also they're growing and evolving each and every day. So that's what I'm really excited about. My intention is to have 100 top minds, the very top minds of the world, all over the world. And also what I see is that out of those, say 100 people, 99 other people, that's sharing, because some of these people are the biggest influencers in the world. So that's what I'm really excited about. And I'm really into cooperation and collaboration.
Yeah.
And I love putting team together. I love putting like-minded people together, really smart people, intelligent people, and people that understand purpose. So mainly that's what I'm working on myself and living each day, applying this, being happy today, being abundant today, being prosperous today. And that's really the key. It's today, not somewhere else, today.
It is
So,
today.
yeah.
I love everything about the illuminated ones. And by the way, I feel sacred being involved with you with that,
Yes.
because the vision of bringing people together who are, you know what, I do feel illuminated. I have requested it, you know, from our
Yes.
creator, from the universe, from nature.
Yes.
Allow me to see and be seen so that
Yes.
I can take the goodness that is in me and the intellectual prowess and my spirit and my love and my happiness and really explode it so it sprinkles, you know, like glitter everywhere.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
that's really key. I believe that we all have royal blood. We are all illuminated. And when
yes,
we're born into this world, it's a matrix. And the matrix is already set up. And believe me, the matrix is not for us. It's for not for us. It's bombarding us, our consciousness. And they have it down to science. And I say they. And you know, some people say they elite or whoever's running the whole show. But again, it's our consciousness. The more we put into the fear of the consciousness, the more we get stifled, we have anxiety, and we freeze, and we can't do anything in this life. And what we need to do is wake up to that, knowing that fear stifles us, and we have to go beyond that. And we have to hang out with people that understand this, and like-minded people, or people that you don't need to even explain yourself with.
right.
People that, when you talk about raising $65 million, that concept is like, yes, let's do it. Let's go out there and
Yes.
do that.
Yes.
And again, it's just, there's so many limitations, and the limitation is all in the mind here. And the key is, once we realize that, then we are the co-creators or the creators of this planet. I mean, this is our world. This is a holographic world that we're living in. And what's in here has to manifest out there. And so that's what I'm really excited about. And I really am excited about people that understand this world, and not people that are kind of following other people. I believe that we're all here as like these God in training, and
Yeah.
we need to look at our life. And this is our journey.
Yeah.
And our journey is going to be different than, say, Buddha or Jesus Christ or Krishna or whatever. It's going to be our journey. We need to expand and live our journey and go deep within and get rid of our stuff. We can't hand it over to somebody else. We need to look within. That God consciousness is in us. And once we realize that, then we become this creator of this of the world that we're living in. And we're living in the world with many people. This is like a shared reality. So we don't have control of everything in this world, but we do have control of what comes at us. How are we going to react? Are we going to respond? How are we going to freeze? Or are we going to be take a breath and be enlightened and then move through it? So that's the kind of stuff that interests me in this lifetime. I think we're all incredible, and that's I love hanging out with people with that mindset. So that's why I'm hanging out with you.
Yeah, that, you know what, in our dynamism is amazing to me, because
Sure.
oftentimes when I'm doing my work and I'm really into my zone and somebody says to me, so what do you got going? I describe my vision and people go, oh, well, you know, that's going to get complicated. And then I feel like a kite that's like
Yes.
being grounded, like pulling and the wind beneath my wings is like, you know, oh no,
Yes.
I can't fly. My arms are limp. But when I talk to you, you do the same thing that I do. Like, why can't we have that? Somebody created it. I mean, somebody said, I want to fly. And then they invented the airplane. Somebody said, I want to be able to get over that body of water, and they invented a bridge. So when we're talking about attitude adjustment, which is the property I showed you, it's like, why not? I mean, somebody put it together. Why can't we do that? And for bestseller guru, I am hooked on that because everybody thinks that I'll write a book, I'll put it out there, and it'll just take off. Wait a second.
Yeah.
You need a guru to help you do that. So the idea for me with you, you know, for forever as a child, I wanted to have a literary agent. I got one, and I wanted to write books, and I've written them, and now I meet this guru, and you
Well,
see the
yeah.
world like I do. It's not just abundant; it's unstoppable.
Yes. Yeah, and you have to be a voracious learner in this lifetime. And, you know, and I say bestseller guru, and I always say the guru's within you. And you have to create your own path of how you're going to go out and sell millions of books. And it's all in us. And really, I mentioned this a while back that I have over 90 videos on YouTube under Bestseller Guru about marketing.
Yeah.
But basically, it doesn't matter how much marketing you have, how much knowledge you have. You really have to go back and see if you have success here. Once you start knowing that you are successful, you are being that, then your book's going to take off. And once you get a plan of how to use that book, just like a business, and how to use that, then you're going to be prosperous. You know, in 2009 to 2011, I went out and got 1,700 people to give me $5,000 on stage. So I did about $8.5 million speaking, and the book got me on those stages. And the key is, you know, once you understand that a book's a business and you have to run it like a business, then it takes it to the next level. But beyond that, doesn't matter if you went out and opened a little business. If you're not successful here, if you have all these cobwebs in the brain, your mind, then you're never going to be successful. So basically, you know, life is about self-actualization, really looking in that laboratory of your own mind and seeing where the limitations are. And also, that's all they are, is limitations. Everything that we all have are just a belief system. And I could sit here and say, I'm right, you're right, and there's 7 billion people. It's just a belief system. But some people have different belief systems, so therefore they believe it with 100%, so they're manifesting it out here. And basically, this life is a hologram in a sense. You know, if you look at it, or this life is a computer. What's in this database has to come out in the computer screen. Once you get that, then you wake up more and more. You see what's working in your life and what's not working. And if you want to change anything, you have to go in there and change from inside out. And then it changes. And so not everybody has the desire. You have to have that. You have to have that want. You have to have the desire to change. You know?
Well, here's what I'm thinking. What we're doing here together on this platform is every one of our shows. So we're in the developmental stage.
Yeah.
We think we'll probably be on here twice a week, and we're going to do episodes that are only 15 minutes long.
Yeah. Great. Yeah.
And we're gonna bring our audience in, and we're gonna teach people how to brain tap. We're going to teach them how to be their guru and how to interact with a bestseller guru. We're going to teach them how to build the strength within and how to really actualize their mind and their heart and their spirit, right?
That's it. I mean, you have to mitigate all the limitations here, and you have to have a trajectory in life of where you're heading and just get it down. And, you know, one thing I really love in life is that it's always changing, it's always evolving. And the brain is just a mirror of all your memories. So if you want something new in your life, and if your brain looks at it, and if it's not there in that database, it can't show it out in this hologram. So, you know, I love, I did a book just recently, 2 books with Dr. Joe Dispenza, and I love Joe's work. And Joe talks about, you know, projecting things and seeing it before it happened, being it, and therefore it's going to manifest out here. But that's the kind of stuff I like to go in deep and really not only learn it and intellectualize it, but also use it and practice it and say, wow, this works. And that's what I get excited about, is finding things that work. How are you going to share something that you can apply to your life and it works instantly? And you can say, wow, this is changing the way I look at things, and it's changing this reality here. Because again, we're all illuminated. We're all here to be great in this life. This show here is your reality show.
Yeah, right.
You know, make your own, be the star of your own reality show.
That's right.
It's you.
The co-star.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So this episode, thank you for being here with us. This is Stephen E. Schmitt, Magnificent Man, Illuminated One, with the other illuminated one sitting here with him. And come back, and we're gonna be regularly scheduled. We'll always be here each week at this time. We'll come up with an additional time, and we'll tell you about it. It'll be announced in advance, and we will, every single time you come here, we will leave you with wanting a little bit more, but you will get content and something that'll spark you. Deal?
Beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. And the people out there, if you do, I work with CEOs, top people in the world with books. If you do want to look into that, go to bestsellerguru.com, set up a time with me. And then also we have the illuminated ones. That's a special group. And you could reach me at bestsellerguru.com and reach out, because we're looking for people that have the like-minded minds to expand. And I'm sure, and I'm clear of that's who the people I want to work with. I want to work with people that are already there. People are already manifesting. People that are already doing it now. And that's it. So bestsellerguru.com is where you can find me. And hand it back to you, Dave.
And right here too. All right, Stephen E. Until next time, we are signing out on wake the frick up. We're on the K Factor, and the factors today are the dynamism between Stephen E. and I, and you coming here. And so you've been awakened. Stay awake, and until next time.